Please get ready for budget speech part 13, para 111 onwards. 5 seconds. Start. In order to boost economic growth and make in India, the government will launch a scheme to invite global companies through a transparent, competitive bidding to set up mega manufacturing plants in sunrise and advanced technology areas such as semiconductor fabrication, solar photovoltaic cells, lithium storage batteries, solar electric charging infrastructure, computer servers, laptops, etc., and provide them investment linked income tax exemptions under Section 35 AD of the Income Tax Act and other indirect tax benefits. Considering our large consumer base, we aim to leapfrog and envision India as a global hub of manufacturing of electric vehicles. Inclusion of solar storage batteries and charging infrastructure in the above scheme will boost our efforts. Government has already moved GST Council to lower the GST rate on electric vehicles from 15% to 5%. Also, to make electric vehicle affordable to consumers, our government will provide additional income tax deduction of 1.5 lakh on the interest paid on loans taken to purchase electric vehicles. This amounts to a benefit of around 2.5 lakh over the loan period to the taxpayers who take loans to purchase electric vehicle. Startups in India are taking firm roots and their continued growth needs to be encouraged. To solve the so-called angel tax issue, the startups and their investors who file requisite declarations and provide information in their returns will not be subjected to any kind of scrutiny in respect of valuations of share premiums. The issue of establishing identity of the investor and source of his funds will be resolved by putting in place a mechanism of e-verification. With this, funds raised by startups will not require any kind of scrutiny from the Income Tax Department. In addition, special administrative arrangements shall be made by Central Board of Direct Taxes for pending assessments of startups and redressal of their grievances. It will be ensured that no inquiry or verification in such cases can be carried out by the assessing officer without obtaining approval of his supervisory officer. At present, startups are not required to justify fair market value of their shares issued to certain investors, including Category 1 alternative investment funds. I propose to extend this benefit to Category 2 alternative investment funds also. Therefore, valuation of shares issued to these funds shall be beyond the scope of income tax scrutiny. I also propose to relax some of the conditions for carry forward and set off of losses in the case of startups. I also propose to extend the period of exemption of capital gains arising from sale of residential house for investment in startups up to 31st March 2021 and relax certain conditions of this exemption. For realization of the goal of housing for all and affordable housing, a tax holiday has already been provided on the profits earned by developers of affordable housing. Also, interest paid on housing loans is allowed as a deduction to the extent of of 2 lakh in respect of self-occupied property. In order to provide a further impetus, I propose to allow an additional deduction of up to 1,50,000 for interest paid on loans borrowed up to 31st March 2020 for purchase of an affordable house valued up to 45 lakh. Therefore, a person purchasing an affordable house will now get an enhanced interest deduction up to 3.5 lakh. This will translate into a benefit of around 7 lakh to the middle class home buyers over their loan period of 15 years. Stop.